watch this podcast.
Can I tell y'all about a moment real quick when I was in Puerto Rico?
Are you going to do it now or are you going to wait?
No, I want to say it right now because it fits. It reminded me, I thought of y'all because it was just hilarious.
Wait, hold on. We talking about the team inside of you and something happened in Puerto Rico that reminds you that. Please tell us the story.
Yes. Okay, so I was trying to find raw cones while I was out there. Roll up. And out there the guy's like, well, the only place you go, we buy our roll up at sex stores. So you go to like the condom place to get the roll up.
Oh, you was trying to buy some raws at the condom
you said
place.
Raw. You said raw. He was like, oh no, we don't have condoms.
No, but it's the truth though. Like their sex shops are smoke shops. Like they sell all their smoke shop stuff.
I mean, they go in the
sex.
They could.
In the sex
they very
shops.
Well could. Yeah.
So we're in there, and I'm taping it. Like the dude's behind me. He's like, "What are you, like a content creator?" I'm like, "Yeah." So then, mind you, he
thought she was an OF John.
No, so listen. So we're like in there, we're taping and shit. So he's like, I'm a content creator too. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, I sling dick from the east to the west, and I eat crazy pussy from the back. What's good?
So that made you think of us?
I said, what is good with niggas? Like, and my friend took pictures of me.
Yeah, some art.
A little bit of art. Yeah, some art.
The hell is the jump?
Cheer.
Okay.
Shout out.
Cheer.
Yeah, welcome to the,
But yeah, it was giving OnlyFans just like y'all. I was like, wow.
It was giving OnlyFans like y'all. Mm-hmm. Nah. Only thing I'm giving is yo.
Only thing I'm giving is
facts. Okay. Welcome.
Scoop is giving.
What fucking episode we on, please? Come on, man. Do your job.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I was way off.
146.
See, every week we do this shit. And yo, it's crazy, but he be right. I think it's 45 though.
I missed the episode, so.
Oh wait, nah, hell no, it ain't 45.
I missed 2 episodes, so.
Hold on, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, it's 44.
Damn, whoa. I'm ahead of the game.
Welcome. Episode 144. 140. What did I say it was?
144. That's 12 times 12.
144 of the podcast. I am Scoop.
Yo, your hat says S for Scoop.
You peep. Mm-hmm. Here with the homies, Miguelito McFly.
My hat don't have an S on it.
My brother Truth ain't never told a lie.
Already.
Soda Don Dada.
Hey y'all, glory to God.
Add one more.
Am I supposed to laugh to that?
Add
one more. Fuck it for GP.
Yo, in this week, man, we are very, very fortunate and blessed to be joined. This brother, man, was affiliated with one of the most legendary production teams, legendary producers in, I want to say hip hop history, but fuck that, music history. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to get into that. He's appeared on some incredible songs. Took a bit of a hiatus. And now he's back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? With some new shit. We're going to talk about what he got going on, what he's cooking up, where he's at, where he's going. And I just want to give a great Watch This podcast welcome to none other than Rosco P Coldchain, man. Clap it up, man. Where's my round of applause button on this shit?
Clap for me. Yeah,
everybody.
Pause.
Peace.
Hold on,
why can't everybody clap for him?
He got me.
You can't even speak English around this man.
Good.
Yo.
Now I'm the word.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man.
Thanks for pulling up, man. Like I said, man, very fortunate to have you here. We definitely want to, talk a little bit about where you've been, where you're going, and then get into the regular Watch This podcast fuckery, man. You know what I mean?
Yep,
So you here for it?
Yep.
All right, word. Before we do that, though, as tradition, I definitely want to check in with my cohorts here and see what they got going on, what they've been doing for the past.
Cohorts. It's not like coho. It's cohorts.
Nah, that sounds like some shit you need medicine for.
No.
Cohorts?
But isn't a cohort a collective?
You go to the doctor like, yo, doc, I got like 2 cohorts.
Yo.
That just hurt. They burning a little bit.
Mike done has so many issues that everything sounds like some shit. You feel me? Like, you go to like, what's this, Doc? What's these bumps?
I got a cohort. Cohort.
Got a cohort.
It's a cohort.
Mikey be on Google.
Oh man.
I be on WebMD.
Now stay away from WebMD.
Self-diagnosing.
Stay away from WebMD. You be like, damn, I got a headache on the left side. They be like, oh, you got cancer. It's a wrap.
I'm telling you,
even-
it gives you the chart of like where the pain is, and they be like, yeah, cancer.
Yeah, everyone is
Like,
cancer.
damn.
You know, go ahead, make sure you make out your will. Fleece, McFly, how you doing, bro?
I'm chilling.
What you been up to in the past 2 weeks since our last episode?
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I feel like I had off. Was that? Do I get PTO for that?
It's
Oh shit.
you didn't accrue enough time.
No, yes, the fuck
You
I
have to
did.
accrue.
You had it off though.
You get point 0.0001 days
If
per
I
episode.
need stripes, I got stripes like a zebra on this podcast.
But what you been up to though?
Nah, a couple upgrades to the shop. It's brighter lights. You know what I'm saying? A couple little things going on.
You got that shit.
Little compressor joint. Yeah.
Niggas putting up reels now.
Yeah, I made a reel.
You made a
Nigga
reel?
made a reel.
Today.
You made a reel?
Yeah.
The lights must have been
So
shining
you
real
didn't
bright.
share somebody else's reel. You made.
No, I
the
made
reel?
my own reel with my logo on it and everything.
You put music behind it.
Not music, but a barber shit.
Oh,
It was like a
It had like
voiceover.
a voiceover.
It was a voiceover telling niggas to get on their grind because he on his grind. If you need your haircut, to holla at him.
Yo, you actually utilize the functions of your smartphone.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So,
I use the intranets.
so how you feel about it?
Pretty good.
You know you can get paid for reels.
Nah, yeah, that's why I'm doing
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
doing. Oh, and speaking of which, me and Mizzle, shout out to my partner Mizzle.
Real Mike.
That's what he said today. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna shoot you outside. But nah, below the waist. I ain't gonna shoot him above the
Oh,
waist. I ain't
below
gonna-
the waist.
Pause.
So what did Real Mike say?
Knee shot. Yeah, nah. I talked to him about getting a couple GoPros. We're gonna get some GoPros in the shop. And we're gonna start filming my fuckery.
Oh,
As
so
you
y'all
should.
starting like a reality show?
Yeah. I guess you could call that because it's real.
Is it gonna be like on a Viva La Bam tip? Like
Nah,
You should.
It's gonna be a bunch of
motherfuckers
me getting on
walk-ups.
people's nerves and shit,
Oh, wow.
and because most of the people I've been cutting, like these niggas, you know what I'm saying, I've been cutting for over a couple decades now, so they're used to my fuckery, but the rest of the world ain't used to my fuckery yet.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I support that. I do think that you know, the stuff that goes on in your barbershop should be broadcast. You know what I mean, to some degree.
30% of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say some of it will get you canceled. A lot of it will get you canceled.
Yo, I gotta get niggas to sign waivers and all that.
Yeah, cause y'all
Yeah,
be
'cause
in there
doing-
talking about
y'all
some
be doing the
crazy
most.
shit.
with NDAs?
Yeah.
Nah, well, keep it a buck. I'm giving niggas the option. Pause. Either you could not be on
Wait, why was that a pause?
because I ain't giving niggas options. You might give niggas options, but I'm not with it. So what I was saying was,
WebMD, why do I feel this right here? Go ahead.
I know how to do surgery too. My nigga, I watched 3 niggas do surgery on YouTube. I know I could do it. These niggas ain't even doctors. They bought everything they needed from Rite Aid.
When they was cutting off cohorts.
What you talking
The one
about?
nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Popping pimples and shit, nigga.
The
He
one
about
nigga
to be the next nigga doing veneers
the
in
one
his
nigga had a
house.
cyst, like some kind of like cyst or some shit, and the nigga cut it out himself. Pause. Like, that's wild. I can't. But back to what I was saying.
I don't know what you were saying.
So you know what I'm saying? You can sign either you can sign the waiver or not. With the waiver, we could blur. I'm gonna tell niggas I could blur your face out, or you know what I'm saying, we could just go as according to plan and just have fun with it. Pause.
Are you planning on using the Watch This Podcast editors?
Nah, I'm actually gonna hire one of their interns.
Got you. Yeah, because they charging.
Nah, I told them I'm put on Scoop Tab.
Yeah, Scoop don't got no tab. All right, no doubt. Well, look, we definitely want to support that. Any content you putting out, barbershop, I think it's gonna be dope, funny. You feel me? And yeah,
I'm just trying to catch up to your OnlyFans.
my OnlyFans
numbers.
I just do the heel toe.
I forgot you be on there to see how much content he put up.
Nah, he be putting his feet in Jello.
I just do the heel
I
toe.
know you know.
In Jello.
He be doing the heel toe. in
What
Jell-O.
color though?
Sometimes red, sometimes purple.
Sometimes red. Get the fuck out of here. Truth, man. What's good, bro?
What's happening, man?
What you been up to over the past couple weeks, man?
Taxes.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, actually,
Actually,
it is
yeah.
tax time, nigga.
He got his hoes on
I
tax
do my
season.
shit.
No, I did mine. I got mine already.
He said, I got
Okay.
mine.
What about you? What about the hoes?
I'm taxing them every day.
That's what I want to
What are
hear.
you talking about?
Pimp hand strong.
I'm
their
trying to
returns
see.
came
I'm trying to see. We finally won. I'm trying to get y'all to score though.
Oh, your son basketball game?
Yeah.
His son.
He said we finally won.
Every week his son played ball. He a hooper. You feel me? And his son played ball, but his team been struggling. The first week they lost by like.
Oh no, yeah.
40
but
points.
we flipped it though, because it was the same thing. I can't find, but it was like 43-11.
What Ari put up?
He had 9.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Assists
had 9.
too.
No, because
starts?
Yeah. We had another kid that actually finally came to the game and ran point, so he was actually able to play his 2-guard position. Like he's
a 2-guard naturally.
He's a shooter, like
he a shooter.
you know, somebody on this pod, but you know,
not that kind of shooter.
yeah.
He ain't incriminate nobody. Chill out.
I ain't incriminate nobody
Yo,
either.
looking at me and shit.
I was just telling you
right.
about the
could
shooter.
have been who he's
I
talking
might
about.
have been talking about her.
Oh, okay.
But no, yeah, he had
She
2
was shooting
steals.
the whole team.
Like,
The whole team be shooting her apparently.
Here they go.
Oh shit! But nah, I mean, shout out to Ari, shout out to his team. You know what I'm saying? Getting
No,
a big,
shouts
a
to
big
Ari.
dub.
See the type of jokes y'all talking about while he talking about his son?
it's alright.
Nah, he make them jokes
Ari
too.
make the
Make the
same
same jokes
He
at the
make them
barbershop.
jokes too.
Yeah.
I heard.
Pausing everything I said. I'm like,
Yo.
damn, okay, bro.
Yeah, I was in there. He was like, pause. He said, I heard some shit. I was like,
Because
oh,
Scoop
wow.
was saying some wild flagrant shit, probably.
Right.
Nah, I was just, talking about
Flagrant shit.
lawn work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Word. So, anything else? That's what you've been. No, what's up with the music, man?
No, I actually been writing heavy.
What's up with the music? Ain't y'all working on an
shout
album?
outs to AJ for giving my computer CPR and bringing it back to life.
Ooh, yeah. This nigga McFly called me crying. He was in tears.
The joint in the cup, like.
He was in tears about this fucking.
Yeah, shout outs to AJ. This is studio. That's my
Yeah.
bro. That's my bro right there.
Shout out Loud House Studios. You know what I mean?
Loud House
Word up.
Studio. Shout outs to AJ behind the camera.
AJ's actually here this week. This is some shit.
I thought he left.
Yo.
Until
He
just
did
sat
say
there
he
and
was
turned
leaving,
around
and then he
moved
rolled
back
up.
with the joint.
What you got in that cup? Oh man, he's a bad bitch too. God damn.
Casa Fleet.
We got all the baddies here.
Not just you.
Nah, I'm not a bad. I'm drinking Henny.
Exactly.
Y'all not,
Hood baddie.
y'all not working on the album? Cause they probably working on the
No,
album.
you on the album
Nah,
too.
don't do that.
No,
Don't do
I
I
that.
got a
swear he's not a
feature,
rapper.
Don't do that.
He
Don't
does
do
that on purpose.
Don't do that.
So if me and Mikey do an album together, you not gonna put a verse on there?
I mean, do y'all got an album?
Yeah.
That nigga just released like 7 reels of him rapping all in his
And swear
story.
he not a
I
rapper.
mean, look, just because you know what I mean, I can don't mean I do.
He like making rules.
You know what I mean?
He's a realist.
Sometimes
Yo, you a rapper?
he's a rapper. He got wordplay. Nah, just because I'm nicer than most, I still I'm a podcast host.
Nah, he
All right,
mad.
see, now you just showing off.
mad 'cause I
Now
got
you showing up with your single syllable rhymes. Yeah. All right, no doubt. So y'all ain't working on shit. So
This nigga Scoop going to the flower show in Philly. You want to go with him?
I would. I love flowers.
So the Scoop.
you got deflowered in Philly. So what we talking about?
Ooh.
You got deflowered in the roundhouse.
You got locked up in Philly?
Yo, it's hot in here today.
Hey, he
Yo,
just
he got the prayer cloth on it. Like,
he pulled this.
the prayer cloth.
Where did you get this napkin?
You're not even sweating.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm hot though.
He's not listening.
No, I've already wiped.
He said, I'm not even
So
hot.
Soul,
though.
you just came back from Afghanistan or where was you at?
Yo, Afghanistan.
Don't
Wow.
do that.
Nah, you be traveling the world and shit.
You was shooting shit up?
No.
You was in.
I would never do that. I'm in the Peace Corps.
You're a world
Peace Corps.
traveler.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Saudi Arabia.
It's Miss Bill Sickest.
Yeah, we went to go
Yeah,
plant
she's
trees.
the most
Yo.
interesting woman,
Saudi Arabia.
most interesting John in the world.
We planted the first trees in Saudi Arabia. That's great.
Okay, so what did you really do over the past
It's like,
couple of weeks?
no, it was my birthday. So
Oh yeah,
I went to Puerto
Soul
Rico.
Day.
I went to the island of Puerto Rico. My homegirl's from Puerto Rico, so
Old San Juan, New San Juan.
we went to San Juan.
Okay, cool.
Regular San Juan up here.
Yeah, I don't be knowing.
I never knew it was 3. I thought it was 2.
Happy
Listen.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank
For
you.
you, happy birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that. Look at y'all
And-
playing nice.
It ain't your birthday, but
Oh, that's nice.
Oh man.
It's your
Man,
birthday.
it's
It's your
so
birthday.
nice.
fuck y'all niggas.
Damn, I said you got money.
Contest. Flea's in first
Yeah.
place.
I'm gonna put this.
Flea's is in first place in the
I
bad
don't know
bitch
if I should put it right
contest.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Look.
No sponsorship or nothing, but shout outs to
Alright, yeah,
Rick
shout outs
Ross.
to
But this is what we was drinking out in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We went to we stayed in one part. We went to the other. So we did go to Old. I know we went to Old San Juan at one point.
You was eating up there?
Yo, you gonna done that whole bottle out
We stayed
tonight?
in University Heights.
Yeah, like we know where that is.
I'm just saying,
Well,
he
he
asked me a question
details.
about where I stayed.
I frequent it.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we stayed
said
in.
I
It was either
frequented.
I think it's University Heights, and all the streets were named after like HBCUs and universities.
In Puerto Rico?
That's where I stayed. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah, it was banging. Like
that's
the
what's up. I never-
area
Ain't
we
you from
stayed
Puerto
in.
Rico?
Nah, I'm Cuban.
Oh, my bad.
And black.
But it was a great
My
experience.
bad. I be forgetting. Tomato, tomato.
Ain't you from Ireland?
Tomato, tomato.
He
my
always
nigga.
do this. He has to deflect everything.
Ooh, that was him.
No, I'm listening.
Thank you, an active
You
listener.
you have one audience.
I'm active too.
His mouth is always open.
Pause.
Wow.
You sleep with your mouth open?
Sometimes
I heard.
you thought.
This is crazy. Yo, all right, my bad. So you just came back. Nah, but hold on, your birthday just passed. For you went to Puerto Rico.
I went to Puerto Rico like the week before my birthday. So I went all last week. I was in Puerto Rico.
On the
Yeah, after roomies,
Yeah,
you did
on the
roomies.
yacht, you know. And then when I came back, we did roomies.
You did roomie before.
Yeah, you did room before.
I did.
It's a
See,
hookah spot.
everything is
We
running
did
into
a
each other.
podcast
I'm
from
sorry,
there.
y'all.
Like 2 weeks
No,
ago.
that was the
we back there.
rhythm
a couple
and
weeks.
blues.
The first joint.
You're right.
That
See, I'm
was
getting
Rhythm and
confused because
Blues.
remember when I came back from LA, we did.
Oh, see now she's just
We did
showing off.
rummies.
Now she's
I'm sorry.
Where's my cheer? Where's my cheer button?
well cultured.
Where's
My bad.
In LA,
So-
touchdown for a minute. Did your own podcast?
You know, and then I went to New York, and then so Puerto Rico, and then we came back and did Spellbound. So I went to we did Rummies, then I went to Puerto Rico. Like I said, I went there for my homegirl's birthday and mine. Then we came back and we did Spellbound.
We did Spellbound. That's what we
Rhythm
did.
and Brews.
Spellbound's a brewery. That's where they had the show that I was telling you about. They had a showcase where my man Pete the Geek was performing at. Okay. It's like not far from here. It's a brewery, like you know what I'm saying. So they had the beer, like you know what I mean, the whole situation. Yeah, it was
Yes,
dope.
the lemongrass mango
Yeah.
beer is amazing.
The
Y'all
mango
gotta get on
shit.
it. Yes.
Nah, yo, no. So you was drunk as shit.
I was.
But
Yo.
guess how much my tab was again?
$16.
It was 30 though.
Yo, no, but this nigga was buying
tab.
drinks for everybody all day,
Everybody.
and his tab was $30. He was like, "Scoop, my tab is $30. Yo, this is lit." I'm here. I am paying cash. I'm fucking up.
I'm
They
keep telling
taking
her,
my
like
cash.
everybody coming to the bar. I'm like, no, just I'm gonna pay for it because I already knew what she was gonna be on.
He said, "I knew what she was gonna be on."
$300 worth of beer.
Look, we had a time, and I was tired because I had finished traveling,
Everybody
and then I
up
got
there
there.
bloated.
Y'all had tequila, beer,
And cupcakes.
Oh yeah, everybody sung "Happy Birthday" and I hill toed. It was fun.
Yo, shout out to Spellbound. Shout out to G Willikers for the event. You know what I'm saying? For booking us for that shit. Shit was dope. Looking forward to doing more there. He got a stand-up comedy thing coming up, right?
Cuddy got the drunkest interview of me ever.
Yeah, I would love to see
watch
this
out
interview.
for that.
I apologize to my cohorts that I didn't make it.
It's all good.
I had some other
You got
obligations.
some cohorts. Nigga had some cohorts you need to shut off.
Other obligations I had to maintain or tend to.
And if y'all are ever in the city and like African food, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Fufu?
no, not fufu.
Ngasi?
Legos. So I went to the city for my birthday to Legos.
Legumes. You eat lentils?
No,
Oh, you was in New York.
they have
yeah.
hookah. They have drinks. They had a live band. It was
Did you
fucking
do the heel
amazing.
toe there too or no?
You had kebabs?
No, I didn't heel toe, but they sung "Happy Birthday" to me with the live band.
Hold on, was you wearing sneakers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You know what? So, I don't think I've ever seen you not wear sneakers.
What, like in person?
Yeah.
It'd be
Like,
like
yeah,
that.
'cause you
It's
be
a
wearing
vibe.
shoes, I
Like,
mean,
it's a
but-
vibe. It depends on my mood.
Her feet look
I like
like
to be
monkey
comfortable.
hands.
No, they don't.
Her, yeah, like she got more sneakers than most niggas though. You feel me?
Her feet look like monkey hands, probably.
They don't.
All right, so show say nah. So
You would pay for them. If I put my feet on that app you be on, you would pay for them.
subscribe,
She be picking cups up like this.
like and subscribe.
I could though.
All right.
Hell nah, I'm playing.
Yo, all right. So look, I ain't do shit over the past 2 weeks. I did the shit that they did. I was with them.
Stu feet definitely look like monkey hands.
Why you want to talk about my feet?
That nigga
He
got,
like feet.
Why you trying to visualize my
Nigga,
fucking toes, my
Congo
nigga?
Scoop can snap his toes.
Yeah.
Not snap your fingers, snap your toes. You be leaning
In a
rocking with your
flash.
feet.
Ah man. All right. Well look.
Well, now what you did?
Y'all, nah, look, I ain't do shit, but y'all acting real crazy in front
We
of
have a
company
guest.
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Y'all acting real crazy for the company. We got our man Rosco P Coldchain. We gonna clap it up for him one more time, man. Definitely, man. We definitely appreciate you pulling up, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Because like, if we have a lot of jokes, right? You know, this podcast we do talk a lot of shit, but at our core, we are hip hop people. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why each one of us is here. You know, you included. You know, and we're all hip hop people, and we recognize the different intricacies, you know, of the game and what's been going on. I just feel like, you know, I definitely want to talk to you about a lot. For all those who don't know, man, Rosco P Coldchain, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, at one point you were affiliated with the Neptunes.
Yeah, I was signed to Pharrell.
You were signed to Pharrell. Yeah. Star Trek? Is that what that was?
Star Trek, yeah.
Okay. And this was like the early 2000s, what, 01, 02?
Yeah, all the way up to 2008.
Okay. And I feel like, based off of my knowledge and being from the area, right, it seemed to me that there was a time period where Pharrell was really fucking with Philly artists. You from Philadelphia?
Super.
Right?
Yeah.
And I know he had signed Philly's Most Wanted, right?
Well,
no,
he did a production deal with him in terms of like he'd do their whole album.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they weren't signed to Star Trek.
And it was like, this is the time, this is like the major figures time. Like, this is like, as far as like what was going on in Philly, like I remember, you know, Philly's Most, Siegel was just really like bubbling. I mean, well, Siegel started probably 98, 99.
He was jumping.
Yeah.
He was already jumping.
This is like, Freeway probably was just starting to really like.
Ram Squad, Freeway.
Task Force, all the, you know what I'm saying?
Ram Squad.
Yeah, they was making noise in the city also.
But sticking with Pharrell, man, because again, like I said earlier, I mean, one of the most legendary producers in the game ever. And I've heard you say in other interviews, like, you know, you have a lot of love for Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot for you, you know, through the trials and tribulations of everything, you know what I'm saying, you went through, right?
Right.
So definitely, like, shout out to Pharrell for being a stand-up nigga in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because regular people don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regular people, they just see Pharrell as being like an artist, a producer. You know, they don't know behind the scenes, like he holding niggas down. He trying really like, you know, connect with
He's
people.
fine as ever.
You know.
That nigga's a vampire.
Yes, he still looks fine. He's looked the same since the time I laid eyes on him back when I was a teenager.
That nigga don't age.
So you said he had a production deal with Philly's Most Wanted. And again, from what I read, man, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you were at a video shoot of theirs or some shit like that, and then that's how you initially connected with him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
then eventually through your talent, your skills, and your ability, you was able to get a deal.
I was able to get a deal through the video shoot.
From a video shoot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you rap for him there or some shit like?
Yeah. I rapped for him. It was almost like, I'm not gonna say it's a battle, but it was a big cipher. So it was a lot of different rappers.
It's like a battle though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well say.
It was battling before battling became what it is now.
Right. It was It was pre URL.
Cause you was on like DVDs and shit like that too. You was in that era. Well, Philly. Yeah. If you was a Philly rapper in them years, like, and you was serious, you was gonna pop up on some DVDs.
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So y'all was like, it was like regular, like that was just regular shit. But y'all happen to have a fucking superstar there.
Yeah. Well, yeah and no. It was if I think, and I mean I could be wrong, but I just feel like if I didn't never made that approach, nobody probably wouldn't have known that it was him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
He was low?
Yeah, he was low key. So you wouldn't have never known, like, and he wasn't Pharrell. It
was the Neptunes.
Right.
Like
even then, like it wasn't like you still wouldn't really know who they unless you were like an industry insider.
We knew what sound.
Right.
You didn't know who they were.
Like, all right, you heard the music, but you couldn't identify the person.
He wasn't an artist yet.
No, he wasn't an artist.
Yeah, like when once he became an artist, we started to know what he looked like more so.
Right.
Because you see video, like, for example, the I Just Want to Love You video by Hov, Jay-Z, right? Mm-hmm. Like when that shit first came out, you saw Pharrell in there singing and shit, but you ain't really know who
the fuck he was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but now you watch it, you be like, oh shit, it's Pharrell. Like, yeah. So that makes sense.
So it was a lot of that.
But you knew who he was?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know who he was per se. I knew he was somebody of importance because of me seeing him in Khaleesi's video prior to. So I'm like, yo, this is the same guy that was in Khaleesi's video. So maybe, you know, in my desperation, it was like, you know, I got to do something now.
Being fearless and divine timing. We always talk about that. Just having divine time and being fearless.
Yeah, so.
And I can imagine, like, you know, you said it was a bunch of rappers rapping. There was a cypher going on. I could see how you would stand out. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just saying this because you're here.
Yeah, no doubt.
But your style, your cadence, you know what I'm saying, the way that you was rapping, it wasn't Philly. Like, it wasn't your typical Philly. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? At that time.
Right.
It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, look, I don't even... When I heard you on the other songs, like, you know, on the records, we know you was on the goddamn record, you feel me? And you anchored it, right? You had the last verse on there, right?
About 3, but yeah.
But I'm just thinking that
I had the last verse.
You had the last verse on there, right? Yeah. You stood out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then... Not as much now, because now everybody's attention span is short as fuck. So motherfuckers only want a 1 minute record. But back then, it was coveted to have the last verse on the song.
Yeah, no, that was the thing.
You know what I'm saying? So there was a reason why they put you there. I don't know if you know what I'm saying? I don't know when you recorded it or whatever, but I know there was a reason why they put you last, you know, because your style. So Pharrell was fucking with it. He was clearly fucking with it, man. And I just think that needs to be recognized, man, because that's going to set you apart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at that time in your life, you was, I mean, I don't know what you was going through personally, but I know you from Philly. I know you from the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure, like, that was an opportunity of a lifetime.
It was.
So what would you say was your biggest accomplishment? Just stay in there for a second. In that era, what was your biggest accomplishment as a rapper, like, creatively?
Really to become a household name. That was the biggest accomplishment. I mean, everybody pretty much, you can go in each city and a motherfucker be like, yo, it's Rosco. So that was the accomplishment.
And so you was doing shows, like y'all was like moving around.
Yeah,
like,
we was moving
that?
around like a motherfucker. We went on 50 Cent's first tour, Get Rich or Die Trying tour. You know, we did the Chitlin Circuit.
That's 03? 02,
It was about 03.
It's legendary.
You know what I'm saying? So his first tour we was on.
Hold on. You see this nigga just dropped that shit? We was on 50 Cent first tour.
Like, wait, that's fucking legendary.
50 Cent, one of the biggest rappers
one of the biggest
ever.
albums. That tour was one of the biggest albums to ever drop in hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said it like, you know, we was just there. Well, that's fucking legendary. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's crazy.
I get it. You know what I mean? But, you know, when you in it.
No, yeah, when you in it, to you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's easy to look back. Yeah, it's easy to look back. But when shit's happen, you just doing what's in front of you.
Just moving.
Yeah, you just.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You just getting it done. It seems like work when you're in it.
Yeah, it was work.
Lots of it.
But now I'm like, shit, I take
even the Hot Damn record is a classic record. Like, I still play that every now and again because I love fucking Pharrell.
Oh, okay.
But you're like, that whole song is just very pivotal.
Yeah.
That sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, that shit was hard.
People slept on Pharrell at first. I remember.
People slept on that whole movement.
Nigga, I remember when Nori first couple songs with him, that grimy shit.
Super Thug, the first one.
Right. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, like when, cause I done heard Nori tell, everybody done heard Nori tell the same story every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to bring him around because he was a skater dude. Like, niggas wasn't gonna take him serious. Niggas didn't take him serious because he was a like skater dude and shit. But my nigga from early, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, my nigga, I'm in like production is my shit. You know what I'm saying? From early, I was like, yo, my nigga, he's the wave. He's the one like that's going, you know what I'm saying, do something, not be something. He's going to do something. And just like how Mike came in and changed the sneaker game, Pharrell came in and changed hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts,
his sound, that sound, you know what I'm saying? And not just him, you know what I'm saying, the Neptunes, but you know what I'm saying, we know it as mostly Pharrell. You know
and that was the era of the super producers.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they was one of
I never knew
3 or 5.
I never knew he was an artist until he was an artist. You know what I'm saying? I always knew that he was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I found out that he had shit to do with Pumps in a Bump.
Yeah.
You know
No. Rump Shaker.
Rump Shaker. That's
yeah.
That was his mentor.
Yeah, Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley was his mentor.
Timbaland said how, you know what I'm saying, him and Pharrell used to, you know what I'm saying, bang on the lunch tape, like they went to school together type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just like how we look at, not even to big us up, but how Willingboro, how much talent comes out of Willingboro. Like, my nigga, them niggas was right down the street from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? And they eyes for talent. Them two, Timberland and Pharrell, they eyes for talent. You know what I'm saying? And other people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why it was crazy to me when I never thought about it until, you know, preparing for tonight's episode about like how he went to Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really thought about it. I mean, but it wasn't.
Nah, my nigga.
Like, I mean, it was, well,
Cam was coming down here opening salons and shit.
It's like, if you, it's like, if you know type of thing, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think at that time, what's the name? Like,
it was on a come up.
Like, State Property and them kicked the door in for, like, Jay-Z did that for us. So when Jay-Z kind of got the gang and put everybody together, this is what brought the industry to Philly. At least in terms of hip hop, because Philly always been known for R&B.
Yeah,
R&B, neo soul,
you know what I'm saying? Neo soul, stuff like that. We was already known for that. But in terms of hip hop, Jay-Z did that. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So just to bring it back a little bit. So you know you was on tour. You know you're running around. I'm guessing you was preparing to drop an album.
Yeah.
At that time, right?
Yeah.
I know you had a feature on the was it the Clones album?
Yeah, I was on the Clones album.
Hot. I think the song was called Hot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hot.
right.
Yep.
So
hold up, not to get too personal, but guys, like, around how old was you when you dealing and everything?
I was about 20. I first met them guys when I was about 22, 21.
So you still young.
Young boy.
I was a pup.
Kid,
Yeah, we all was pups.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, we all was pups.
Everybody, man.
So I was about 21 when I first met them dudes. 21, 22.
And you know, I've talked about this on this pod so many times about, like, you know, how hip hop is growing. Like, you know what I'm saying, age-wise. Like, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop has been around, like, but at that time period, it was like, if you was 30 years old, at that time, you was old.
You washed up.
Yeah, but see, but now that there's 50-year-old hip-hop fans,
evolved.
you know what I'm saying, and it's a natural progression, you know what I'm saying, like, things was different back then, where, I mean, Drake just did an interview where he was talking about, like, he's mad that he said he was gonna retire when he's 35 or some shit like that, because he didn't realize that was gonna come and he wasn't gonna feel old.
That's ageism.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to it now, like, hip hop, like, again, we was having this conversation before the podcast. There's so many different genres of it. It's subgenres of hip hop. It's, you know, it's evolved into this thing to where, like, rock and roll is now.
Yes.
So, like, you know, you got the Mick Jaggers. These motherfuckers is touring at 70, 80 years old. Grateful Dead and all of these old motherfuckers is running around here doing it. So what differentiates y'all
and to keep
us?
it real, like, the homie AZ dropped the album last year, or it might have been 2021, and he got Conway on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you hold your own with niggas that's really relevant right now, and you still rapping at a high level. So why wouldn't you keep making music? You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of niggas like Conway, like, these niggas ain't really popped till they was 35 plus.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a different era.
Right.
So
I think it's like what you said though, Scoop. Like, it's a little different for hip hop because, like you said, the fans weren't that old. You get what I'm saying? Like with rock or something, that's something that's been around for 200. You know, it's been around for a really long. Like, damn near 200 years.
Rock's been around.
it feels like it. Yeah.
I mean, because they took it from us. You get what I'm saying? If you really want to get technical with it, like,
No
it came
doubt.
from black people. So that's something that's been around for a really long time. Hip hop is something that just was born within
Wilson,
our time
no
span.
doubt.
You get what I'm saying?
50-year anniversary of hip hop this year, August 11th. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So, like you said, like, the fans weren't that old enough to appreciate it the way they can now, and people can still rap at that age because they have fans.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm 50 or 40 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and it's like I grew up with hip hop, you could still say I grew. You know what I'm saying? If you was 50,
you about 50.
I'm about 50. If you 50, right? If you 50, then you was like, you know, in your 20s when, like, hip hop was, you know, commercializing and starting to be played on the radio and type shit like that. But like we said, 20s is young.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you 20 and Rakim is that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I grew up with this shit. Why can't I listen to West Side Gun? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I listen to these niggas? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, it's beautiful.
Listen, it's niggas at my job that's a lot older than me, like, that's in their 50s, that's listening to what the young boys listen to. Like, it's just...
See, it's different when you listen to it and then you try to be of it.
Yeah, that's different.
This is what make you look like a nut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I know 50-year-olds that go to the Nas concerts. You get what I'm saying? Like they're still involved.
Well,
in
Nas 50.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
he's
Like you
50.
get what I'm saying? They're 50 and they don't even
I'm
have
not-
to go
I'm-
see the young dudes. They could go see people their own age. You know
Right,
that are
right.
rapping.
You don't have
Right.
to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's saying it looks a little nutty when
No,
you're that
of
old
course,
looking at
no.
you
55
Yeah,
and
they-
you going to a
I'm not
Uzi
even
concert.
saying, like, all right, like, yeah, like I still go to a concert. What I'm saying is,
dressing like
I'm
them,
trying to be them.
acting like them. No, yeah, it's a lot of people like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to.
all the face tats and all this shit.
Yeah.
Colorful
Yeah,
hair
Yeah,
and shit.
you wearing the merce.
So
What you?
go ahead. What?
Nah.
Oh, here you go with your
Ages,
shit. Here you go with your
ages.
shit. Nah.
Sages.
That's that Puerto Rican shit you be on. So
I forgot you was Puerto Rican.
You wild, y'all wild racist.
yeah. So
I am Cuban.
Yeah.
I'm a Cubano.
Right.
So back to what you had going on. So because I definitely want to bring it up to date. So first of all, man, salute to you just for the part of the story that you've told so far, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't get those opportunities. Right. Regardless of what happens, like, you know what I'm saying, you lived through it. You talking about you was on 50 Cent fucking Get Rich or Die Trying tour.
Right.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? That shit matters. That shit, what they did back in the day, they engraved the shit in the stone.
Pause.
It's the
the post-
hands.
They branded the.
You look like you was
They
using
put this shit.
You look
Two
like
hands with
They
it.
put the
You like
shit
you
on the
using a
stone.
shake weight. Remember the
I'm
shake
just saying. It was.
He
It
did this
was.
shake weight shit.
It was in.
Right.
What's wrong with him?
The ladies
You-
in the commercial line.
You're a part of hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? You're part of history. So I definitely want to salute that.
Chisel.
Had to shake weight.
They chiseled
eventually-
it. Oh, you had one.
Eventually,
Yo,
you
I
know.
feel like I'm smoking that shit with you.
My bad. I apologize.
No, ain't trip. Don't
Yeah.
be trip.
All right.
Eventually, some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? It took you away for a while, right?
Yeah.
And after this, you back.
Yep.
You back, right? So now that you're back,
Okay.
all right, so things have changed a lot. And we kind of talked about this a little bit before we got on the pod here, right?
Yeah.
Like, we talking about early 2000s. If somebody wanted you to do an interview, you said, like, yo, nigga might just call you. You can do this show over the phone.
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But now we doing shit like this.
Yeah.
This is regular shit. So what has been your biggest adjustment, like, that you've had to make
In terms of
how you approach your rap career at this point? Like, what are you
Oh,
doing
fuck.
differently?
well, I feel like social media.
Mm-hmm.
If social media, you having to place yourself at the whim of the public visually. I think that's the biggest part. I mean, before all you had to do was do a video, you do a couple magazines, that's that. Now it's like you literally have to hit a backflip, somersault, jump in the air, stay there, float back down in order to have some type of
You tried that shit? You tried to hit that shit?
yeah, and I didn't stay up there, unfortunately.
I'm trying to.
You know what I mean? So under those guidelines, it's like, okay, how do I become a little bit more extroverted in my approach? You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm becoming used to.
Because naturally you're more reserved.
Extremely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I got to talk to the people. Let's go talk to the people.
Because there was a time where, you know, in the era of submitting your demo to record labels and, you know, getting signed off of demos and shit like that, where it was more so like if you were good at making music or good at rapping, then you might could get a shot.
Right.
But I feel like what I'm hearing from you, and this is something that I agree with and believe in, that nowadays it's like the people want to know the person.
They do.
But, you know, before, like, if I fuck with you as a person, I'm gonna fuck with everything you do.
Yeah.
You could do an album, you could be in a movie,
Yeah.
you could drop a sneaker, you could drop a fitted cap or a t-shirt, whatever. But if I fuck with you, if you can get people to buy into you, the person,
That's
the
what it's
brand,
about,
then yeah.
I was just having this conversation yesterday with Pusha, and it was
Nah. He talked to Pusha
it's
yesterday.
just
so.
Pusha.
So with that said, I was having this conversation, and it was about how it was a time that we would sit on the phone and just talk about 16s. Yo, man, you spit that crazy 16. Yo, so and so, you heard that 16. You heard the line, and now it's, yo, you know, because he was saying it, and it was like, yo, I gotta go to Fashion Week. I gotta be in Paris and do this Fashion Week thing, and I have to because this is the new 16, right? And but for him per se,
yeah,
right?
It's different for everybody,
right.
but yeah.
But I'm just saying, more or less, just the whole nucleus of it is you having to place yourself out there in order to have that big 16.
Relevancy is more important than your rhyming skills.
Than your artwork.
Yeah.
That has to be an art in itself.
What's the name? I just watched the video today. It was Q-Tip talking about how like he shot Meg into a bunch of labels and nobody picked her up because she didn't have enough following. So it's like, who cares how good the talent is? What kind of buzz do you have? How marketable are you? Because that's to them, that's really what it boils down to.
How many algorithms can you beat?
Yeah, that's what it
boils
down
is.
to.
Can you beat these 10 algorithms?
Right.
You know who
That's
beat
what
that
shit
formula?
is.
Mac Miller, Future,
Yes.
like all these niggas, they came with they following. You know what I'm saying? Like people came to them like, yo, we want to sign you, and they're like, nah, we good. We, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
they come to
held
you.
out.
And you got them too. You got dudes like that too. That's like, once we got our following, we don't have to deal with you anymore.
Right.
But you also got to understand.
They're the exception to that rule.
But the people, well, I mean, they are, and I don't disagree with you. But the only thing is, like, the names that you name are, R.I.P. to Mac Miller, but they're
XXX.
they're dated, meaning this shit changes so quick.
Oh yeah.
Like we talk, the people you name, you talking about 12 years ago.
Same shit.
Right.
The young NBA young boy.
Okay.
I mean, he was popping on YouTube. Like his YouTube shit was popping way before he got a deal. This nigga was getting hundreds of millions of views while niggas out here trying to get 31,000.
Yeah,
this
it
nigga,
still happens.
3 days he got 27 million views.
Yeah.
Bro, like you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because he is following.
His influence.
Like them little niggas ride for him. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give a
But
fuck.
now when you talking about, and see, here's the difference. When you're talking about the youth, right? We already understand it's a young man's game, it's a young man's world, this is what's going on, everything through innovation deals with them. So when you're talking about a 43-year-old man, a 46-year-old man that's coming into the game or that's been there and is trying to keep reinventing themselves, right? You gotta keep coming up with different ideas in terms of visually, right? That's not easy, right? You have to keep reinventing yourself visually in order to remain relevant, right? So it's not about the music. The way I could sit there and be like, yo, I know this album is gonna be crazy. No, the next joint is like, I know this picture is gonna be crazy.
So what are you doing?
Being a fly nigga.
Yeah, so you being a fly nigga. So hold on. So I mean, 'cause I seen some of your posts and shit. I know you do have some new music you working on, right? I mean, just give us a glimpse of what's next, whether it be musically, content wise. Like, what is it that you're working on that you want the people to know about?
All right. Well, first things first. Rosco P Coldchain. The things that obviously that I was doing in 2008 isn't what I'm not that person anymore. So let's just get that flat out, right? Secondly, if I can save a life ultimately through my music, because this is what I'm on now, this is what I'm about now. If I can save some lives through how I'm giving it up and what I'm saying and the things that I'm doing, and that's what I'm really on. That's my focus.
What do you mean by that, though? Can you elaborate a little bit?
I was a big mistake, my nigga.
You was a big mistake?
I was a mistake.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything that I did, I could sit here and live in that element of saying, I ain't supposed to be here with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I was now. I can own up to it now. It's like, what niggas do is they get in the game, and I take part in that. I took part in that too. They get in the game to, in a sense, elevate what they were in the street, opposed to you having that understanding that I'm in the street to get out of it.
Right.
And so back then, you being this super ultra uber street nigga would pretty much promote your brand. It would get you stamped. It would get you platinum. 50 had to get shot 9 times in order to become, you know, this diamond
Diamond.
selling artist.
Yes.
He had to get shot 9 times.
Who
Pac
wants to
had to
get shot?
all these different times, right?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers had to get shot, right? So now you talking about a moment of the locks. For the kids who don't know, that they were signed to Puff Daddy and Bad Boy, right? For the kids who don't know, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
Rough Rider, right?
Yeah.
Then you had, you know, the Cash Monies and, you know, all of these different crews. But all these different crews was, you know, stamped in what they did. Rockefeller, right? State property, right? But ultimately, the nucleus of it was what? Street niggas. We this is what we standing on. We super solid. Right? So now, if your idea of real is and your interpretation of real is that, and this is what you think is going to get you the most money, then especially if you're the type of rapper who can only get inspiration and draw inspiration from your experience, then guess what you got to do? You have to go through those experiences in order for you to talk about it. Right? Henceforth,
Golden.
Rosco P had to go through these experiences to write about it. Right? And I was placing myself in situations to where I had to go through these situations, right? When I didn't have to in a lot of circumstances. Right?
Do you feel a responsibility at this point? Because I hear you loud and clear. But do you feel a responsibility now
Yes.
to the content that you create?
Right.
Okay. Because we know how influential this can be, right? And how this can shape young minds positively or negatively, right?
Absolutely.
You know, but you've been through shit. Like you can just get on a record and you can literally just tell your story, right? And depending on the perspective from which you tell the story, right? It could be either glorifying or educating, like, you know what I'm saying?
And this is why I say what I'm saying now, so we don't have any, you know, confusion.
So let's be
on why
clear.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Because it's going to initially come off and sound like it's being glorified.
Yes.
No, motherfucker, this is really my experience. So through this experience, I don't want you to take as if, oh man, you know, no, I want you to identify and say, damn, I've been through it. I can identify. Cool, I got something out of it. Opposed to you glorifying it and saying, I'm going to do that shit tomorrow, right? So, you know, this is why you have to have the pre-conversation.
You got a tall order in front of you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not easy from where I'm sitting. I mean, because I hear you. That's why shit like this right here is important.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to speak it. You know what I'm saying?
Before
With
it comes out.
with your words.
Exactly.
Because if you just rap it, people might take that shit and run with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might be like, oh, this nigga say he did this. And he's here. He's still living. He's still good.
If he could do it,
he survived it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, to the young, but like, I mean, I already knew. Like, I peeped when I saw your gram and you know how you come in. Like, I already knew like your angle, but it's important to be able to express it because.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Say it again.
He laying down his
an
intentions.
You know,
angle.
he freaked out. Yeah, he freaked out.
OF over here.
He laying down his intentions.
But you're not. But for you to be able to express it and say like, look, this is my perspective on it. I think it is very important because the music can be misconstrued. Because you're not the first person. Like, you know what I'm saying? In those shoes. I was gonna say in that position, but then
I'm glad you did.
in those shoes.
I'm glad you did.
So I feel like that's very important for, you know, but again, not to put pressure on you creatively, but you know, there's some people that's going to hear your music that may not see this interview. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just if those are your intentions moving forward,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we have to figure out a way to get the message, the true message out there, whatever that is.
Well, again, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Heard
right?
you.
So in that, obviously we know we're not going to touch everybody. And that's just as saying as everybody may not like my music. I don't give a fuck about who doesn't like my music. As well as I don't give a fuck, you know, who it initially touches. I give a fuck about if it had affected you in that moment and you were intelligent enough to take and understand and intake it, as long as it reached you, I'm cool with that because I ain't trying to save the world.
And you put your intentions down here. You know, you said it. You say what your intentions
it's out
are.
there, right?
It's
He
out
put
there.
his
So it's
intentions
like once
out.
you put it out there, it's
He
like
said,
fuck
you
it.
know, this is what I'm putting it out for, and it's out there.
Yeah.
You know what things? You know what I'm saying, like when you was first dealing with your career in early, it was a lot of like rappers or artists, whatever you want to call them, talent that basically they had to find you. They had to find you your crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to. You know what I'm saying? Put a machine behind you, put a street team behind you.
They
get
did.
people to, you know what I'm saying, jump on your wave. You know what I'm saying? But now it's on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I be telling Scoop all the time. Oh, like you said, you don't have to give a fuck about the people that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Catch wind, take heed of what you're saying. Give a fuck about the ones who do.
You gotta go hard for your
Just keep
That's
going.
it.
Keep going hard for them. Your supporters gonna support
And
you.
they're going to spread the word.
Exactly. That's
They're
all
going to
you
do it
need.
for you.
That's all you
But
need.
it's funny you say that. Quick segue, right? Because when you had street teams, let's put it like that, because now you can just go
It's
online.
different, yeah.
Whatever.
Online
But
is your street team.
right, online street team, right? But when you had street teams, you still had to like pull an arm and a leg in order to get the funding, the budgeting, or them to open the budget for that, right? So they may open it in certain regions and shit like that, but you may not have gotten it in the city. And so in certain instances, that was the case for me. So we would go out prior to, me and my man Rick Lowe, shout out to Rick Lowe that's over there. We would go out prior to posters. It was a spot in Jersey. What was the spot in Jersey? Disc Makers, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Vince
We
Hawkins.
print, right, we printed 30,000 CDs. We're putting in that work without you having to, because we don't want you to say shit about our hustle and our work ethic.
Doing your own distribution.
If y'all motherfuckers don't want to do, we gonna do it ourselves. Fuck y'all. So now this is how we really got Philly to ride with us, because it wasn't. I mean, obviously, I'm on videos and shit, but they could have just been like, man, fuck it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Because motherfuckers always want to know what's next.
yeah, we was putting the work in.
Yeah, so it's like, I see you here. What else you got?
Yeah.
So,
Quick
stay in there.
Stay in there.
Yeah, stay in there. What's good? Like, we got some new music?
Yeah,
You know what I
last
mean?
night should have never happened. That's the EP. Last night should have never happened.
Last night should have never happened.
Yeah.
Many of them, yo.
Yeah, everybody. I think we all
That's your
That's
vibe.
a gem.
did. That's my vibe.
That's your
That's a
vibe.
Ready
Yeah.
for it.
He came back out with that
Ready for
vibe.
That's
So
my vibe.
so this is a, what is it? Is it a full fledged? Is it an album? Is
Yeah, you might
it
as well say.
still cooking?
Yep.
Yo, my man McFly's an incredible producer too. You might want to link with him. He got
Well,
beats.
I'm there. You don't make beats, you produce.
He's a producer.
Right? Because I'm gonna tell you the difference between a producer and a beat maker. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you the difference, and then I'm gonna tell you what is the difference between a producer and somebody that makes beats.
To me,
Yeah, to you.
a producer is somebody, a beat maker, somebody makes beats, or somebody puts sounds together that sound good together in a cohesive track.
Right.
A producer can do that, but they can also put the correct people together on that song and
What else can they do?
direct it how they want the song to go.
So, what do you consider yourself as?
I just make beats.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just basic beat boy.
Look,
the
I love, yo, that's my nigga, yo, because I knew he was going to respond that way.
Yeah, we both
McFly.
He's honest.
Yeah, he's definitely honest.
I'm glad, but I want you to be the producer. I want you to step your game up and be a producer.
When I can stop being a barber, that's when I'll be.
No.
You can
That's
do
not the case. That's not what I'm
both.
saying. If say you in the studio, right? And you got this motherfucker, all right. We already know he doesn't, but he sounds good. He doesn't have any money. He's not really good. He's not paying the bills, but the motherfucker sounds nice. You have faith in him. But he's doing one minuscule thing behind the record that would take this record over the top. You just gonna let him continuously do it?
Nah, he just keeps saying that he's not a rapper.
See,
Oh, it's him.
nah. See, the thing is this. I mean, we gonna talk.
No, we gotta talk.
We gonna talk because McFly makes dope beats. You know what I'm saying? The role you're talking about though, on some real shit, like in the studio with people, crafting, like I dabble there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't make beats. You know what I'm saying? But I can definitely.
Puffy didn't even.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Khaled really don't either. You know what I'm saying?
vibes.
So I definitely had
We
some.
dropping lines.
He said we
We
tell.
dropping lines.
All right, yo. So hold on.
So I
Speaking
want
of
to know
telling,
if
last
there's
night- Hold on, last night should never happen, right? That's the project. First of all, before we move on, again, I want to salute and give love to my man Rosco P Coldchain, man. He dropping continuous fucking gems here. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is very important, not just for us, but for the world, for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to clap it up for you
Thank
again,
you.
man. You know what I'm saying? Because, but we do have a motherfucking hip-hop podcast, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so we
so
going to
let's
get
go
into
on
But
that
that.
can I
shit.
ask
Right.
one more question just because of the name of the project?
Go ahead, Sol.
Is there anything melodic on it?
Yes.
Okay, because it gives that. It gives
Yes.
like trap
Oh,
soul.
she's a rapper, too.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
No, she had a hit. She had a hit
She had a
record.
hit. She had a
She had a hit record.
I was an artist.
Oh shit.
She had a hit. She was rapping on the record, and I can pull it up on YouTube right now.
I was
With
talking.
Pull up on.
Yeah,
was
now we
talking.
gonna pull it up before
Pull
we
up.
leave here.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it for relief here. She was rapping
Pull
on
up.
the record. It's before I knew her. You know what I'm saying? But she
Yeah,
had a record.
she's dope.
Yeah, she had a record. She definitely dope.
I like music.
And yeah, we did an interview here not too long ago, and she was talking about all that shit.
I was an artist.
Yeah, you was talking about all that
I
shit.
don't know that you
was
can
in the
stop
art.
being an artist.
No,
She
that's
was,
what I'm saying.
she
I
was talking
wasn't a
about
rapper.
how
I
she
was
used to
an
write
artist.
rhymes for Nicki Minaj and all that.
Really? You gonna put that out there, huh? All the blogs.
We about to go viral.
All the blogs.
Yo, she's the rapper
I
Nicki.
never said that. I never
What you
said
call?
that.
What you call her? Mother?
Mother.
I never said that.
She was. I sent Nicki this
I'm
reference.
mad that you even know that
Thick
word.
than a motherfucking Snicker.
I learned it here.
Big sleeves.
I learned it here.
Is that
All
what
right,
you
so
guys
so what's been going on in the fucking world of hip hop? It's a fucking lie.
Everything. What has
white.
it been is a shit.
It is a lot going on.
Yeah. Shit.
Damn, y'all made me drink
All right.
champagne.
How y'all feel about the AI shit? Not Allen Iverson.
I was about to
What
say
AI
he was in
shit?
KOP though.
Not Allen Iverson. Not Allen Iverson. So I saw a video recently where there was this white boy that was like talking. He was like, "This is
Real white boy or AI white boy?
no a real
white
human,
boy.
a real human white boy
In fact, you have to ask
in
now.
theory because it was on video, so I wasn't there. But the nigga said, "This is my voice," and then he hit a button and was said, "This is my voice." It's Kendrick.
Oh shit.
And then it sounded like Kendrick, and then he rapped a song like he must have wrote. He probably, the bull has skills as far as like a rapper, so he was rapping a song that he wrote in the rap style
There's
of
an
Kendrick.
actual app that does that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know which one was it, Chat GPT or one of these shits. I don't fucking know. I'm such a novice to this AI game, but
Spooky.
but he was rapping sounding like Kendrick, and not even. It's one thing to have like the vocal inflections or your voice sounds like somebody, but to do that and rap in their style to where someone that doesn't know any better could hear this audio and be like, "Is that a new Kendrick song?" You know what I'm saying? Because if we're fans of hip hop, typically we can probably do that for some of our favorite artists. Like we know how they rap. Like you know what I'm saying, like if I listen to Jay-Z enough, I can do some shit and probably, catch a couple cadences that he done caught before. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm a dope lyricist, I might even be able to convince you that this was him. The only problem is I don't sound like him until I get this app.
Yeah.
And then I do.
My nigga, you could set niggas up doing that shit. I don't like that.
Talk about it. Talk about it, please. Please. We'll come back to you.
All right.
Please. What?
I said what it is. I don't like
Oh,
that.
that's it?
Yeah, niggas can set niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Nah, I don't like that.
They gonna call around.
Can you
for
tell
10
this
years?
AI if you take it to court? Could they be like, yo, this was really him talking?
Talk
That's
about it.
That's
That's
a bad job.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
real bad John. See, that's what I'm saying.
Remember
I mean,
when we was
I
kids?
think they
Remember when we was kids,
could.
They told about the mark of the beast and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think that's just computers. Everything that got to do with this, I think.
No,
that's-
I can tell you what the
everything
market of
enemy
beast is.
My nigga,
Hold on. Truth.
Oh, yeah.
computers is a
Mark
gift
of
and
the
a
beast.
gift.
666 is man. Market of beast is you. You are the beast.
We gonna be like that movie. What was that movie, Lucy, when she turned into a computer? My nigga, that's what's going. My nigga, you seen it? They trying to take our fucking. They saying that they can take your subconscious and. I'm not saying freeze this shit on ice, but like
Y'all need to watch
they trying
Black
to put this
Mirror.
shit. They trying
I'm
to put this
telling
shit
y'all.
on a motherfucking on a SD drive.
Hold on. What's the newer
They
movie
can.
with the robot girl or some shit?
I don't know, but Black
Yeah,
Mirror
Megan, you
is
watched it?
on Netflix.
Is it good?
Black Mirror
it was
is
alright.
on
I gotta watch
Netflix.
it.
It's been on there for about 4 years.
I know Black Mirror.
But I'm just saying they did all that with the subconscious. They were taking them, and the one girl boyfriend died. She put it in like a Build-A-Bear, like you get what I'm saying, or they would take.
It was Ted.
Some shit like
You know,
that.
That's how I come back.
Ted be getting it. Ted be like,
Nah, but they were doing these things and doing holograms and taking people's consciousness, and it's a lot. But I think it's definitely real, and it's like what's playing out right now. Like
I think that's
everything
weird,
they talked about in that show. It's like the Twilight Zone, but for the future.
Weather changing, he coming back, bro.
Who?
Yeah, I said the
Yo,
weather changing. All this
but
shit
to bring
going
it back on some
it's
on some
these
hip hop
days.
shit,
Yeah,
as a
it's
producer
days.
though,
No, without a
I
doubt.
look at it as an opportunity because now I can actually record a reference track for the artist and use the AI
Send it to him.
and send it to
Yo,
him.
that's wild.
Yeah.
No, it's a double-edged sword.
like this you.
Yeah, that's how
Right, this
everything.
you.
is.
This how this would go.
Like, I made the beat and I wrote the song
Yeah.
with
This is-
you on it. Now all you gotta do is just
Like
Imagine trying to-
in my AI, Lil Wayne with auto-tune.
Imagine trying to take that to court because the artist uses it and they're like,
But
well,
it
that's
gotta-
my voice. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to pay you. So now you like, yo, look, I gave it to him before. Pause. I gave it to him before he spit it because I knew what I was about to say.
You definitely killed that.
You know what I'm saying?
You said it first too, and then you came back and paused it. So technically,
He said, then you came back to
Yeah,
pause it.
All right. So
But you see what I'm saying?
You brought it back.
all right, so you know how this is my problem with it, or my concern, or one of them is that you know how like people post some shit on Twitter, right? Some wild shit on Twitter, and they be like, "Oh no, I got hacked."
yeah.
What
This
about
is the real version of that.
What? No, what about motherfuckers say some shit and it gets recorded, and they be like, "That wasn't me. That was the
AI.
that was the AI." But I really said that.
You got hacked.
Yeah, that I do this foul shit. I said this foul shit on the phone call that I'm not going to even give examples of. We all know some fucking foul shit that somebody could say that we would be like, damn, I don't fuck with them at all.
See, I think about the
Telling,
other way. Somebody
right?
using your
Telling, doing
likeliness
some
to do
shit
some fucked
against
up
women
shit.
or kids or whatever. You feel me? And they get caught on audio saying the shit, and they could be like, "Oh no, that was the AI. Prove it. Prove it that was my voice."
But this is what I was
I
about
think
to
about
say.
it the opposite way,
It
like somebody
has-
using your likeliness to do some fucked up shit.
But it has to be some type of
Record,
footprint.
record.
No, yeah,
footprint,
digital footprint,
Right, it has to
especially
be
on
some
the
type of
audio
footprint.
clip.
No, I mean, I
On
can
the
almost
audio, the
guarantee
full
you
motherfucker
can
be like,
analyze
"That's
the
not
audio."
really not you.
But how
you
deep
could probably analyze the audio and tell it's different from
Yeah.
the way.
But I'm
Because
not-
even with the Kendrick John, you could hear how they're just taking phrases from Kendrick Lamar and the AI is putting
No,
them
the boy was
Bro,
saying
yes,
it.
I get that. He's saying it, but what the AI is doing
It's
is
picking up
repeating
voice
what you're
clips
saying.
of
Yeah.
Kendrick saying those words.
right.
Right.
That's how they're getting his.
So it's not the
voice.
same as if I put some voice changer on my
No, it's
joint.
not. That's
No.
why I said the AI is your likeliness.
Right.
So like if you
Just-
say watch this, or they'll take different clips of the pod,
What if-
and then if I say a sentence, they're gonna say those different words. out
What
of
if you
your
say a
mouth.
word that Kendrick never said before?
It's gonna do what
Interpret it somehow.
or it's gonna do what the picture app is doing. It's gonna do an amalgamation. So it'll take the
I
syllables.
thought they only
Smart.
did that with milk.
He's smart.
What?
I don't know.
Isn't that how they make milk?
Yo, somebody. I
Yeah,
didn't
they
even
make
say
milk
that
by
shit. I didn't even say what I
amalgamation.
saw today.
Yeah,
I saw some crazy
It
shit.
doesn't
today.
come from cows.
That's why I don't drink that shit.
It comes from
I
an
drink oat
amalgamation.
milk.
You drink oat milk?
My oat milk's not amalgamated.
you-
How they get milk from oats?
They rinse oats in water.
They just rinse them in water. You put that shit in your cereal?
Yeah, actually.
Oats on oats.
Magic spoon.
Magic spoon.
Oh yeah, that's
know
it.
what
Right.
this the
It's
magic
like,
sugar,
it's
no
like,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, $10 a box. That shit wild.
You getting money though. You getting money.
Nah, I had the same.
Look at your
3 boxes.
hoodie. What's that hoodie? That's something.
Right?
No, that's nothing.
What is that?
That's Micah Mary, that's
That
Micah
be on
Mary.
the top of the
Nah.
hotel.
Oh,
Nah, it's not Mike and Mary. We
Hold
ain't
on.
Mike and Mary.
I didn't tell y'all niggas that somebody hacked my
Thought you was
stock.
Mike and Mary?
Somebody hacked my stock X.
And ran it up.
They tried to.
They got some Converse.
They tried to. Yo, fortunately, I haven't got none from StockX. I ain't worked.
You gotta be You gotta be careful about the StockX, and this is why. A lot of them joints be selling that what's that shit called? They
Reps.
got now? Reps.
They fake.
Not even just that. No.
Resale.
Resell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it all is.
Yeah,
Right?
it's simply that. It's simply that. But if it say new, I mean, I ain't got a whole bunch of shit from there, but I got a few joints and it was straight.
Yeah.
But
They fake.
I got big Marty. Yeah. So I haven't bought. I ain't bought nothing off of there in a minute, and my card that was on there is an old card. Because if it was my new card, the current card, they would have got
They would've
something.
clipped you.
Yo, they tried to get all types of shit. I said,
loaded.
yo, I looked at my email. It was
Did they
like
get some off-white fives?
it was like your bid. It was like your bid cannot be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at what sneakers it was. I was like, I don't want them. 'Cause at first,
Nah,
I'm like,
I don't want
What's
them.
up? What's up?
Like,
What's up?
I was like, did I
Not
try?
even
It was
I
my
didn't put
size
in
with
the
the
bid.
12.
These niggas
I was
said,
like,
I don't
I was
want
like, I wouldn't try to bid on them. And then the next email was, your shipping address has been successfully changed. Yo, when I seen that, I said, yo, as soon as I seen that, I said, oh shit. I said, they tried to get me. Talking about your shipping address. They tried to send that to Georgia. Yo, I started researching who lived there. I tried to find the nigga's Instagram. It was a whole, I'm not sure. I found the nigga's Instagram who I think it could have been, and then
some niggas who want to take a trip.
I knew some niggas that knew the nigga that followed the nigga.
Oh,
it was anyway. I ain't incriminating nobody. They ain't get nothing from me, so I don't got no problem.
Can I say something a little deeper? Because I have a website.
Okay.
And there's a couple people
OF, or are you talking about a?
Chill.
All right, my bad.
My future?
Take it back.
Turn down.
You know what? I'm gonna start sending out defamation of character.
A VE.
Yeah,
website.
when I'm talking about my business, y'all gotta keep that
Your
type of
business.
stuff away from my business, okay? But no, sometimes people don't notice that I can see like behind the scenes when their order doesn't go through, when they're trying to like make pieces hit on my shit. And I done had people that I know try to flip some shit through my website with fake credit cards.
Damn, Scoop, she telling on you on the
I'm not
pod?
telling. I wasn't telling on Scoop.
On the pod?
I ain't no motherfucking scammer, nigga.
Was she still be sitting at the table with Scoop?
What?
Since when?
I'm
No,
not a
but to
scammer.
me, it's just funny. Like I would never put them out there. Do what y'all do. Just leave that shit off my website. Damn, why y'all want me to put me in the middle of that
I
shit?
buy my VE shit with cash, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but it
Cash.
just be hilarious because I'm like, they probably don't think I know, but I
don't
be
make
seeing
VE shit
it, and
that
I'm
fit
like,
him.
yo,
Like
y'all
real
gotta
nigga.
chill.
They don't make VE shit that fit him. He don't.
He could get a teller.
I said that.
Ain't no doubt. Like,
We can get it.
real
We
nigga.
can
She
go
has.
get it coming from Milan.
And actually, I can fit it now. Actually,
He got.
Okay.
He said I can't fit it. Yeah.
Lost 10 pounds.
All right.
Look at God,
16.
see?
Yeah, nah. All due respect, my nigga. You already know.
This is my first time drinking. So
Hold on. So what you doing? Keto?
Kinda. You know what I'm saying?
Intermittent?
When anybody says kind of or not,
Basically, I cut out bread, pasta, and rice. You know what I'm saying? Potatoes and
Ain't
shit.
no
but,
fucking doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know the deal.
once in a while, like I have soup and it has noodles in it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just eat it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I cut out most. I ain't saying I'm keto. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I got a guy, man. You ever need him, man? He do some serious training, man.
Yo, you be in the gym all crazy.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking ripped.
He said I'm pretty fucking ripped.
Yeah, I'm pretty ripped.
you look like
yeah,
you're
they call
ripped
me
to my
Planet.
ass.
They call me Planet Fitness Fleas. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no doubt.
Not Planet Fitness. They don't even have weights.
Planet
Huh?
Fitness
They do
Fleas.
not even have weights.
No, Planet got weights.
I mean,
They do?
Yeah, they got weights.
When I was going there, they did not have weights.
What do you think it is?
When I used to go there 5 years ago, they did not have weights.
Yeah, that was back then.
They had treadmills
Yeah,
and
they
a
swing that rubber
little
around.
box
Yeah,
TV that
They ain't
everybody
got
had to
no
look
basketball
at.
They be over there like
They ain't got no ball court.
They be over there,
They got no
hitting
basketball.
they ain't got ball
They
courts,
have
but they be hitting the button when you too loud with the weights and shit. Like, hey, I'm like, fuck up.
They didn't have shit when I was going
All
there.
right. Another topic that I know
Right.
is gonna get Fleas all
Speaking of
excited.
gyms,
Now, what you get excited about?
So T.I.
Oh, you love
Oh
him.
man,
It's a bad John.
Tip Harris?
It's crazy.
What he
Yes,
doing?
I can never call him that.
So T.I. So T.I. apparently held a paperwork party, right?
What that mean?
In response to the accusations that Boosie made that he was telling that he was a truth teller, as they call him.
Nigga told on himself.
I'm about to say he was on video saying that he told.
All right. So what's this paperwork party about?
What paperwork, my nigga? When you work with the Fed, you can get whatever
So
you
he
want.
lied on
Truth,
camera?
please. Truth.
supposedly. I mean, supposedly.
Apparent,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Always got to be an alleged.
the nigga had the paperwork from the charge. But what I'm saying, it just seemed too convenient. First of all, it seemed like I know you have a previous engagement, so I'm about to throw this paperwork party over here and then say you didn't show up to it. Like, but the nigga Charleston White,
I
was
saw him go
all niggas could vouch for or not, but you wouldn't let him into the party.
But he ain't trying to get in.
He ain't trying to get out.
Nah, Charleston White drove by and
Charleston
just
is not stupid.
and he was like, "Y'all want to go? Y'all want to fight?"
Oh,
he said, "Y'all want
Charlie.
to go in there and fight?" And niggas was like, "Nah." He said, "I'll shoot somebody," but they just drove.
You know that
off.
nigga little as hell in real life, right?
I
All them
believe it.
niggas is little.
I'm about to
But
say,
nah, he's
Oh, no, they ain't got
real
nothing to do with your
little.
heart,
all
though.
of them
He's like
are.
Tommy Davis in
But hold
size.
on. All right, because
He
you
get
know,
monkey dunked in one of them
as
spots.
I don't know, man. It's
as a
lot of
civilian,
niggas, man. I done seen it.
I don't really know what goes on at these paperwork parties. So what is going on? Well, I mean, the niggas
And then
bringing his
even
paperwork.
the fact that it was an actual party, is stupid.
It was a literal party.
It was
So
a
they
literal
all
Nah, I
party.
feel like he
Yeah, niggas showed up.
Yeah.
It was like an event, but it's like
They had strippers there.
I don't know about all that. But then this is my thing.
They had strippers there, yo.
Did he actually pass niggas the paperwork around? Or
From my
because
understanding, that's what he
That's
did.
a real
Did
paper
they all
right
put
there.
their paperwork
Nah,
on the
from my
table?
understanding, that's what he did.
that's what he did?
Yeah, from my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I feel
in
like
this
that's
day
too
and
much
age-
trying to
in this
prove
day
your
and
point.
age,
So it's a
Yeah.
He
mixer?
could have had that shit doctored up.
Overcome-
my nigga.
So it's a
Compensating
mixer?
after a
Y'all
while.
all just show up with y'all paperwork and y'all pass
Was
it
there
around?
were there drinks there?
Yeah, I mean that's
No,
what,
it was an actual party. Like
Thi-
niggas
this
pulled
is
up.
all right.
and they whipped
Let
and-
me break some things down.
Please.
Okay, so when you go to the feds, right? It's a euphemism. Like when you go to the feds, the people from your town are there. So you might got a bunch of Jews from Jersey, right? So now when you come in, the dudes from Jersey is like, "Yo, what's up? What you here for?" All right, show us your work. Dudes will whip out their work. All right, and you free to run with the guys that. If not, then you might not got the backing. So what he did was he metaphorically threw a paperwork party, named it as they would in the feds, and then did it on the street because Boosie was talking crazy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's overcompensating because if you didn't do it,
No, that's what I'm saying.
then there's no reason to explain shit,
To anybody.
especially to a nigga that, like, what I gotta explain. If I feel like strongly about it,
I'm just
then
saying.
I'ma see you,
And I
we
feel
gonna
like
have a
T.I.
conversation.
got way more of a movement than Boosie do. Even though I fuck with Boosie, I respect him. But T.I. movement is bigger than Boosie, so why do I need to respond?
Compensation.
Yeah.
I mean, but do you think that's all right? So T.I.'s movement, right? It's there's a commercial element to it because he's made really big records, but he does present himself to us as a street nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone that's from the streets. He'd have had cases, charges.
You from the streets?
No, I'm not. I'm from here.
You been from the hood?
This
You
nigga
live in
just
the
from
hood?
here.
Nah.
This nigga
Answer the
from here,
question.
this in the
I'm
street.
answering no.
You never lived in the hood.
I ain't never
You
lived
lived in the suburbs your whole life.
I did.
So they don't have a hood in the suburbs.
Yes.
I mean, there's hoods everywhere.
Thank
Being
you.
modest.
Thank you.
I'm being modest?
I know what's going on there. I know what's going on there.
Suburbs.
Can you get the door?
He's
bro?
from the hoods of the
What you gonna-
suburbs.
what you
You're
gonna-
like,
what you
the
gonna-
muck wasn't a hood at
Yeah,
one
it's-
time.
it's-
Muck City.
Right.
Everywhere got a hood.
Everywhere has.
All right, hold on. Edit point. My bad.
Nigga, is we
I like
putting a
it.
hole on the motherfucking joint? Is y'all gonna edit
Somebody
that?
coming to the door right now.
All right.
All right, my bad.
Click.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, because you know what it is though? Because some people that's from where I'm from be acting like they from harsher, you know what I'm saying,
Environments than they
conditions
are.
than what they really from. I mean, no doubt, I got family
Nah, that's my
everywhere.
point.
I done been around. You
That's
feel
my
me?
point.
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm not saying necessarily you gotta be from the muck of the mud, right? But what I am saying is it's a hood everywhere. Even in the fucking suburbs. You got, what was the white boy name that was talking funny? That was the movie. And the white dude was trying to act like, what was it, white chocolate or some shit like that.
You talking about
No,
Malibu?
white
Most Wanted?
Oh, Malibu.
That's
Malibu
one of my
Most
favorite movies. Malibu Wanted. B-Rad.
I'm not B-Rad.
B-Rad from the Boo. He was from the Boo.
B-Rad.
B-Rad from the Boo.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still, it's your interpretation. Everything is left for interpretation. This is what I realize.
I mean, because we men at the end of the day, regardless of where you from, like, you know what I'm saying, there's principles that you stand on as a man.
But it's always interpretation too.
Well, no doubt.
Again,
But
because he might not be as your type of man.
But you have to. No? All right. So when you.
Pause. You let me slide?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
He has a type of
but
man.
my point is though to that, and I feel you. But what I'm saying is like, at the end of the day, whether you from the hood or wherever you from, like, right is right and wrong is wrong, and there could be different interpretations of like the details there. Like, you know what I'm saying, like the simple details. Because if you from a place where motherfuckers are not getting indicted for weapons and, you know what I mean, and drugs and shit like that, then you might not be faced with that shit. I'm not pointing at nobody, but you might not be faced with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you are from if there's still shit that happens that's going to test your morals. It's going to test. You know
Something's going to happen every day to test your morals.
regardless of where you're from.
But what I'm saying is, interpretation is still left for interpretation. So your right may not be somebody else's wrong.
Perception.
And so as a civilian, you can say, I know a million civilians that sit there and they talk that shit like, man, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? You never supposed to. You never. I'm never. Then when
But
they
you
get
never
caught
been
up,
faced with what?
you know what I'm saying? It's like, and this is not giving any credence to it, but these motherfuckers, half of these motherfuckers ain't never sit behind that, get handcuffed to that chair, and they got to sit there, and these motherfuckers telling them, man, you gonna lose your life forever.
But see, I don't. That part is fine by me. The part that bothers me is you offer this information,
right?
And then you
your own.
recanted the
And then
statement and
that's
said
my
I was
part.
just joking,
Right?
And now I'm really not.
But
that
what
kid.
that does now is bring credence to everything that people been thinking for all these years that they.
I mean,
never
I've
did.
seen
been saying this
the
shit.
Crime
Been
Stoppers
saying it.
shit.
He
The
said
Crime
it on
Stoppers
national
video
TV.
ain't
He
no.
told on
That's
his
not
own
no
cousin 'cause he was
perception.
dead.
That's
and it's
real.
Like, how you come back?
The Crime
and say,
Stoppers is
We
real.
saw
So,
that.
so I don't understand how you this super thugged out ass nigga. And you got all these straps,
That's
but
my
you
point.
did a fucking Crime Stoppers episode, my nigga. Like
that's 50 Cent's point too.
What was the benefit of T.I. doing Crime Stoppers? What did he get
it was
from that?
no, it was a condition.
service.
No, it was a condition of what one of his other cases.
So
That was the one with Philando or something.
When his mans got killed.
in
But see, that's what I'm saying too.
And who's-
All right, but
that
see,
Busta Rhymes?
hold on, but this is street
No,
code type
no,
shit.
somebody else.
We on this street code type shit.
Security.
If a nigga kill Mikey and I'm with Mikey when he gets shot, I'm just saying if a nigga kill Mikey
Pause that.
and I'm with Mikey when he gets shot, I am not to tell who killed him. I'm to hold that shit to the chest.
So do
If
you
I'm
tell
a
on the
real-
dead man?
Hell, no, I'm not telling on nobody. I'm not telling on myself.
all right, why do we not tell on a dead man?
You don't tell on nobody.
All right, hold on, wait.
Answer this question.
We've discussed.
I'm really trying to.
We've discussed this here.
I want to understand everybody's psyche.
Well, we've discussed this here on the pod. I'm curious as
because
to
he's
how
saying he told on the dead man.
you feel about it. How do you
He's
feel
saying
about?
that he said it in his exact words. He said that his cousin told him before he died. Put them
No,
shits
no,
on me.
no.
He said he told him after he died.
said he told him after he
Yeah,
died.
which was crazy.
He said he had a conversation with him
Yeah.
after he died.
Yeah. I peeped that.
So
peeped that.
he was talking.
I peeped that.
He was talking to him with the voice of God.
All right, hold on. All that aside, though. All that aside.
No, that's it right there.
I mean, no, it's important.
Because you know why? You know why?
It's important, but
I'm
no,
gonna
but-
answer your question.
But go ahead.
Because you made these decisions as a man.
That's why you should not tell on the dead man.
You made these
Okay.
decisions. Nobody
Okay.
forced you into this fucking
I don't
life.
believe that. I don't. You since you want to have that conversation, I don't believe that.
What don't you believe?
I feel like the nigga's dead. Fuck that nigga. He's dead. Life mean life. See, y'all talk that shit until y'all get up there. And then when y'all get up there, y'all sit there 30 years later and be like,
I should have.
Not me. That's
Right?
why I'm not in the street.
wait, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about for those who sit there and talk this shit. Because I was up there with killers. And I was up there with all those type of guys. And I was up there with dudes with those situations.
And what they say?
And
What they
which
say?
I should have told on that dead nigga. And these wasn't niggas that was like, these is stamped niggas. Because what the fuck is a dead man gonna do? He's dead.
What can you lose from that?
Now, to sit here and be like, all right, this nigga's living, drop a line, give this nigga. It's different. And this is why I say everything is built off interpretation, because you got some niggas that deal with macho bravado and don't look at what's really real.
Macho bravado.
Just you gotta look at what's really real.
No, but see, that's the thing, because this whole thing is created where it's like telling is telling is telling is telling. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's
It
like,
is.
But
I mean, it's still telling.
It is.
It's still telling.
But
Don't get me wrong.
All right, but hold on, please. I'll give you a moment, please.
You about
No,
to
no,
say?
you will. No,
I want to hear what he got to say.
He gonna go win. He gonna go win. But I ask you a question. All right, because you as a man, right? If you have an associate or someone that you know that tells on somebody, right? That tells on someone that's living, right? Your perception of them is going to change, right? You're going to, however you're going to respond is going to be negatively, because this man right here told on someone that's living, that's his, whatever the situation was.
Is it negative?
I'm asking you. I'm
going to just, what you have to look in the mirror, my nigga. I ain't got to look in the mirror. That's on you. I'm not gonna be hanging. We're not gonna be sitting there singing "Kumbaya."
But you're not hanging with him. You're not hanging with him
because I don't want that shit to affect me to that extent.
All right. What if they told him a dead man? Will that change how you approach that?
It's depending on the situation. For me, it's depending on
the person's dead. He dead.
He's dead, but I don't. How you kill a nigga?
Still might got kids. That nigga still got people that's living.
You feel what I'm saying? How you kill a nigga?
What was the crime? What was the crime? Right?
It's all kinds of shit going on in that
situation.
Okay.
Say niggas got caught with guns. You know what I'm saying? Both them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I was gonna say. In T.I.'s situation, my nigga, when he got involved with the street activities in which he was involved in, dealing with guns or whatever, he knew what he signed up for.
We ain't disputing that.
He too intelligent.
We're not using T.I. Because T.I.'s not really a good.
No, I'm saying in this specific
archetype.
instance.
Any person in that situation.
He's fucked up.
I'm saying in this situation because that's the example that we have. Yeah. I'm not saying every situation. I'm just saying this example.
That situation.
In his situation, because the way I look at it, my nigga, regardless, I understand what you're saying. Like, you dumb not to, you know what I'm saying, tell him the dead man, but if you was involved in them same crimes, you knew what you signed up for. Yeah, and not to be no macho, bravado, none of that.
Go ahead.
As a man, standing on your own too.
We not disputing that.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, I've been in situations where...
Have you ever caught a homicide?
But see, that's what I'm
saying.
You
understand what I'm saying?
Nah,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I totally understand.
That's some bullshit.
I totally understand.
That's guns, nigga. We can do guns, nigga. 5 years, nigga, I do that. I moonwalk, dude. I do 10 years. We talk about life, nigga.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a great convo. T.I. wasn't facing life.
Nah, he wasn't. And that's why I say he is.
And that's why
I'm like, no. We're not going to use him. That's why I said we can't use
So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? Again, not to be on the, like, macho shit, but
no, you're not.
I don't believe you're supposed to tell on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you a civilian and you're not involved, my nigga, tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what your job description is to tell.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I get it.
No,
but
yeah, that's how
if I sign up for this, you know what I'm saying? I gotta sign up for everything that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? We are all, regardless whether you're in the streets or not, we are all from a different era. You know what I'm saying? Kids nowadays.
But we understand.
Kids nowadays, like, they get in trouble, and like I say it all the time. I seen kids on whatever, you know what I'm saying, they get up on the stand, or they get up in court, and the judge tells them, yeah, you're going to jail for the rest of your life. And they're like, hold up, I'm not going home. Like, this whole time they thought like
they're either trying to do that or get back to a bitch.
But
no
to them,
either way, that's not cool.
To them, everything they did is a joke, a game. Like, they
right until it
happens. They
happens.
don't understand the importance of it.
You know
but you can't renege on the bet. So, and I'm with you on that. What I'm saying is his situation is circumstantial to everybody else's situation, and so what I mean is, if you can sit here and say all this shit, but when that motherfucking homicide is on that table, nigga, we gonna see. We gonna see, and a lot of niggas.
Hold on. But I'm gonna take it back to something you said earlier.
A lot of niggas can say certain shit until they go through it, and I've seen the toughest niggas tell, and I've seen the softest niggas hold water. You know what I'm saying?
But you said earlier, and it really spoke volumes, is you have a responsibility to try to save a soul, and that nigga T.I. is in a position where he can, but instead he's still trying to portray the image.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that, what people use two words too loosely: real and love.
Word up.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Love, I can easily say love. How the fuck is you gonna prove it to me, right? I'm a real nigga. What makes you real? Some niggas interpret being in the streets, banging, getting busy and selling coke and doing all these.
You
different
don't know
things
until
real.
it's tested. When it's tested, right? That's how you discover.
And then some people decide, sitting behind a desk, being somebody of, right? Interpretation is interpretation. This is why they got groups of fucking people. Your people and your core following is going to follow you. Your core thinker is going to follow you, right? So if you think you're right, then whatever mass of people you think is right is going to think right, they're going to come with you. So T.I. has his core fan base of motherfuckers is going to think, there's nothing wrong with that. What he did, it's nothing. It was nothing.
I just picture this party just being there, having a cocktail, two-stepping, and he just passed me his paperwork.
But
like,
we
look,
know
sis,
technically in the
no.
grand scheme,
You said it on
that
TV.
was some fuck shit.
No, that's what I mean. Why say
But
it on
and it's all
TV?
niggas
You
that
just gonna
already
take it back.
prescribed to him that showed up. It wasn't like some niggas that don't fuck with him
Yeah.
showed up
That's
to
my
validate
point.
the
The
paperwork.
only one that showed up and ain't want to go in because he knew he would have been in the fucking Lions den is fucking Charleston.
Charleston.
Because he would have told it. Charleston White
Charleston
would have
would've
told it.
dropped a dime on
He would have been like,
everybody.
yo, this nigga T.I. with me, y'all.
Yeah.
He's like, I got the real paperwork right here.
I mean,
Definitely.
yeah.
That's one wild boy.
Yeah, I mean, is Boosie fucked up for not wanting to fuck with him?
No.
No, everybody has the right to
mean,
say
no,
who
but
they
we
want to
know Boosie,
involve themselves with
I
and who
think
they
Boosie should
don't.
have said something to him, though. I think.
But we
he
don't know
was-
if he did. He might have.
Nah.
He might have.
Because that's
I
what he was
think-
bitching
yeah.
about. That's what he
Yeah.
was mad about.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
think
think.
Boosie should have came to
Wasn't
him
he
like,
just
yo,
getting
what the
his
fuck is
daily?
this
I
about?
think
Wasn't
he
he just
coulda
getting his
handled it a
daily
different
check
way,
from
but I
Vlad and
agree.
he just
I
happened to
understand
say
Daily.
totally. No, it's cool, my nigga.
Nah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think he could have handled it a different way.
that
but
shit
it's
like
just how
selling
he did
plasma
it.
for
How he
him
did
going to
it.
Vlad.
Well, I wasn't mad at Boosie.
I mean, it's just very
it's Boosie.
interesting though
It's
to
Boosie. It's
get
what
because we, you know what I mean, like yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm very I don't want to say sick, but I'm just tired of talking about snitches and rap. Like, you know what I'm saying, who's snitching, who's selling, who's doing this.
I just want to hear niggas rap.
You know, and no, I'm just saying. The reason I say this is because it's been a very like hot topic for like lately, like you know what I'm saying. Again, if you could
Yo,
rap,
you remember Mad Rapper?
yeah.
We need a snitch rapper. We need a nigga that really raps well
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
about being.
Tekashi.
But
He don't
does
rap
he
well.
rap about being a snitch though? Does
Yeah.
he
did.
I wouldn't know.
He had an
stands on
He
being
had an album called Tattletale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with the rat on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but yeah, he's like ha ha.
I wouldn't listen to it.
I mean, your girl did a song with him though.
Was it hot?
No,
He got his core following.
I give it G. I give it G. I did listen to it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
And on that note, I'll see y'all later.
I listened
big
to it.
bag?
I listened to everything, but it wasn't for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not listening to that.
But I just think it's dope though to have like, you know, the perspective, you know, different perspectives on the pod. 'Cause like I said, we've been talking about this for months. Like I'm saying, every time it comes up, unfortunately in our
As long
culture,
as niggas rap.
Like, can I
And
still
they're in the
listen to
streets,
Gunna's
we
music
go-
before he snitched?
I took him all over. Every song on my
Like the
every
songs he
joint
made
off.
before he
You got
snitched.
rid of
Like,
the
can I
Gunna?
still
He
listen to
stained
them?
on mine.
Yo, is this really mine? Did you really get this to me, or was that like for promo?
No, that's real.
Oh,
yo,
that's for you.
That's nice. Hey, Loey.
yo, he says it's really mine. Yo,
respectable gesture,
shout out to Rosco P Coldchain, the
respectable
motherfucking
gesture,
building,
man.
man.
Thank
You
you,
know what I'm
thank you,
saying?
That was a respectable gesture.
Hold on. You know how much weed I bought, and I don't want to incriminate nobody, but only because
Yeah.
on Reese, on Fifth and Luzerne,
Oh,
on
all right.
Clearfield,
Oh, you know
on
what?
Chadwick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. I'm with you, my nigga. Yeah.
Look, I was one of my best friends growing up was from 19 from Poplar, like Ridge. You know what I'm saying, around there. You know what I'm saying? And
Francisville.
I was the only poppy nigga that was around the neighborhood.
You a
I
poppy
used to
nigga?
float
You
around
used
there.
to come down here.
Yeah, I used to float around there, and niggas be like, "Yo, who Poppy Boy?" And they're, "Oh, that's Mike from Jersey. He cool."
That's my hood.
With his
I'm on the other
616
side.
Jibbo
Hold
G.
on, hold on.
I'm
You-
from 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple niggas I knew was on from like 25th and Jefferson.
Yeah. I'm from 20. Right. I'm
You know,
17th.
this whole shit he's saying right here is like typically his script, but like nobody ever reacts because we don't be knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
So it's good that you hear.
No, I'm here, bro.
Yeah, it's good
Don't
that you
even
hear.
trip.
He be saying that shit.
He's well cultured.
He be like, yeah. He be like, okay.
He's well versed in the
All
street.
right, Mike.
Yeah, so I'm valid now. You believe me?
Yeah,
That's
yo,
validation.
if
I'm the validation.
you
He's
did it,
tight.
you
Use
did
me.
it.
Don't use me as a bargaining chip.
Right, don't be trying to tell
Look,
niggas in the
that's
hood
just
you
a
know
North
him.
Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, yo,
All
bro,
right,
bro. Respect.
Back in his day.
Respect,
Yeah,
my nigga.
real street nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Speaking of street niggas, so Drake and J. Cole. What?
Speaking of street niggas,
All right.
The street is.
So it was announced that
from the lane.
that J. Cole annually has his Dreamville festival in North Carolina, right where he's from, and this year he got Drake on that shit with him. Like what, nigga? J. Cole
Drake
and
J.
Drake are doing are headlining a festival. There's a lot of other names on there too, but the fact that J. Cole and Drake are on there, like,
That's amazing.
is that the biggest ticket in hip hop right now? Like, is that the like? Yeah. What?
21 what?
Can you do something for me?
Hey.
Can you reflex for me? Oh, my
That's
bad,
low
my
key
bad,
your
my bad,
shit,
my bad,
Scoop.
my bad.
You always start that
He
off.
start patting his weed.
My bad. My bad.
Yo, he always start that off. He always started
Yo, I'm
off.
getting fucked up. I listen to street shit, but I listen to
Do
that
your
shit
thing.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Do your
Like, you know what I
thing,
mean?
21. Do
Yo,
your thing.
I'll quote you the whole motherfucking.
It's okay, Scoop. Do your thing.
There's
saying?
nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying don't do the
I'm
dance.
saying hit the movement.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, but when you say
and you keep doing
you gotta
it.
hit the shoulders. What? Your shoulders don't move?
We got
You talking about what?
company, yo.
Your
Who
shoulders
else,
don't
man?
move, nigga.
No, when he move his shoulders,
We over here
his
talking
titties
about
move.
the streets. Now this nigga over here.
No, it's perfectly fine. I don't, you know, it's
She said your
perfectly
titties
fine.
move when you move your shoulder. That's why you don't do that shit. That's what she said. I ain't
Perfectly
say it.
fine. Oh, she's trying to shoot.
Yo, so
She's trying to shoot. Nigga, I just lost 16 pounds. I'm
we
trying
go,
to live.
we go into the.
You heard? Joe, you
That's a
heard?
big pun, though.
Yo, we go into the J Cole Drake John. We doing?
Let's do it.
So we want to do it.
I'm going to Broccoli Festival.
To the what?
Broccoli.
Broccoli
That's
festival.
Lil Yachty.
What is that? At?
It's in DC.
That's like an Idaho where they make all the potatoes.
Oh
Yo.
shit!
That's like
Yo,
that's
DC,
the broccoli
anything in
festival.
DC, like I'm trying to
No,
go.
that's what I'm saying. It's like a big
Vegetables.
festival.
My family's out there in DC. I got
Brent Fayez,
family.
you know, is
She
leaving
wanted
one
to-
day.
yeah,
So.
Brent
Oh, here she go, her
Brent
trap soul
Fayez,
shit.
yeah.
Brent Fayez.
Oh,
Be
okay,
out
they
there like,
love
oh,
Brent.
mine.
My nigga, I tell you, that's like the vegan Greek picnic.
Vegan.
No,
They eating all veggies at the picnic. Yo, hold on, Rosco. You
gonna be
know,
a
you
fair
know
amount.
about the Greek.
Yeah, the Greek was the shit.
The Greek was wild.
Yes, the
Yo,
Greek.
I remember. Hold on.
You know that? Yeah,
98. Wait, was it 98? Yeah, 98 Greek. I'm young as shit. You feel
Oh,
me? I'm a
wow.
teenager. I'm out there and we riding on
He
Broad.
had no facial
On
hair.
Broad, right? And I'm sitting on top of the homie car. You feel me? Because it was like traffic was bumper to bumper. You
Like
feel
most
me?
chicks did.
I'm sitting on top of the car. Nigga, every single car was playing the Best of Beanie Siegel, Cosmic Kev mixtape. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that was a hell of a
shit,
joint.
That shit had Major
That was
Figures
era.
on there, Most Wanted on there, all that shit. But yo, it had 1,000 bars on there. Like that was that shit. But it was like to be out and hear all the cars playing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the internet. This is y'all got the CD. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Okay.
I had a Maurice Malone shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Maurice Malone. Shout out to Maurice Malone from
Was that
Detroit.
hot?
Detroit. Yo,
Maurice Malone was
it was
Maurice
hot.
Malone, Mecca.
Yo, Maurice Malone was only like in the source though. Like that was like.
All right, so you couldn't get that nowhere, just like
but he was from Detroit.
exclusive shit.
He's from Detroit, so
All right,
like Royce
deep.
and them niggas is wearing that shit.
And I know
but
that.
Maurice
I mean, I
Malone.
was probably about 6, but I know the Greek.
I was
What?
6.
I know the Greek. I know the Greek.
Ageism.
You was at home.
That's
You was
ageism.
at home while your parents was at the Greek.
No,
That's
yeah,
ageism.
and I know it used to get crazy. So whose ass did you put on your face while you was there?
What?
I was like 15. I won't put no ass on my face.
No,
Because
you-
I heard
if
they
you
used to
coulda,
be
you would've,
wilding
though.
out.
I ain't put ass on my face.
He
I was like,
lied.
he's
He definitely put
25.
ass on his face.
Yeah.
You said he's
You see all
25.
that
No, I
motherfucking
said-
chin hair he got.
Oh, that you was telling him you was 25.
You put a 25-year-old man ass on
All right,
his
so
face.
every week on the Watch This podcast,
Nah. You're not going to just swim
We
over
gonna
that
swim
one.
over this.
That nigga hit him with the freestyle.
every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist. So we got a playlist on Tidal. It's called the Watch This playlist. Naturally, you feel me? And since you are our guest this week, you can add whatever song you
I
want.
want to put meat on that motherfucker.
Yes, you
Well,
should.
That would be the case.
That will be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
And-
I would put me on that.
all right, so it's just whatever you got on streaming that we can put on there. You tell me the song, I'm gonna add it right now.
No, I don't even fucking know.
Cause I be
what
drunk, I be forgetting to do
I
it.
don't know what I
I
got
used to do it the
streaming.
next day.
I I
But then
wish
I
I
started
could give it
forgetting.
to you. I don't know what the fuck I got streaming. I don't even know
Hold
how.
on, look at my recent search.
Let's see,
Look at my recent search right there. Look at that.
D Block. Oh, okay.
And then
that's nice.
look. I don't know what's going on.
All
here,
right,
bro.
we'll put Welcome Home on there. Let's see if Welcome Home is on the streaming thing.
Hold on. All right, let me look it up. Let me search it. Rosco, Welcome Home.
Yeah, Welcome Home was nice. That was a good record for back in the day.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Welcome back.
Oh,
I forgot the record. That's how long ago it was.
Welcome Home. It's called Welcome Back. All right, so Welcome Back by Rosco P Coldchain has now been added to the Watch This playlist.
It's nice.
I always listen to the songs when I leave here, like whatever we, rocking with. But again, man, I just want to thank you for pulling up, man. You were a great guest.
Yes.
You dropped plenty of gems. I think we got a lot of reels out of this. Like I'm saying, shout out to McFly.
Are we reeling it?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's the real
Yeah,
king.
he's the real.
He's the realest.
He be keeping it real.
Yeah, he's the
You know what I'm
realest.
saying?
I appreciate that.
Reals a man.
And
Well, we got to keep it coming, baby.
and it's crazy though because like
I said that earlier, and he gonna say pause to me. I said keep
Before-
them coming.
before you got here,
he listening.
before you got here though, I made sure that we set up something special, you know, for the end of the podcast. Soul said she was going to rap. She was going to spit like 24
That's dope.
for the
36.
for the end of the joint.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna yodel.
We going
That's going to mean.
Let's
go.
Simple.
Oh, man, I would love it.
Hold on, I love
Find her a mountain.
I love
This nigga
giving
said
leader
find her a
hosting.
mountain.
Find her a mountain.
I tell everybody, I say she's going to rap, yo, and I got their attention more than I got their attention when we was talking about Drake and J. Cole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was like,
Everybody was
you know what I'm saying?
All right, Mike.
And was like, what we doing?
All right, well, Mike has a kilt he has to go put on. And
What?
He has a
Kilt.
kilt.
They don't wear drawers under the kilts.
You killed
So
that.
is he
They
going
don't wear
to
drawers under them drawers.
Is he doing a
What?
dance
Nigga,
too?
what's
yeah, we
wrong?
got an
Under the
eight
kilt, they
count.
don't wear drawers.
The
So
eight
where
count.
did that
Come
come from?
on.
The
The
truth,
eight count.
nigga. It came from the truth.
All right,
It did
well, I
not
guess-
come from over here. Don't do that to me.
I'm not with none of that.
I'm hitting the button.
All right.
Watch this.